Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Be patient, get your pitch, huh?
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, this team is hoping that Cargo can get back on track as soon as possible. He won the Silver Slugger last year in the American League, but by watching him this year, it looks like he's used.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Let's go, kid.
Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Pitch is popped up. Olsen is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Dan Beverly.
Right fielder.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. 1 away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, no runner. Eat it.
Had him on the ropes. 2 strikes. Made a great pitch. It just didn't work out for him. Nice piece of hitting.
Ready for another chance. Darren James. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready for another shot now. Darren James.
3rd baseman. Darren
into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
And another throw over. Runner back safely.
Hey, no one better.
And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here we go.
Runner's going. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Oakland A's get their 20th home win this year. Phil Royer earns his 8th victory of the season. Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. Jarrell Cotton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Harold, what do you got?
As you look at certain pitchers, you look at their numbers, you say, wow, he must really enjoy pitching at home, because you look at his road numbers, he's really struggled. This is the case with him. He loves pitching at home. I think he grabs an energy from the home crowd and is able to really have a good performance.
And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Batting 4th.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
0-1's the count.
Not in time as he steals second.
Drive it right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Olsen over to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team.
Sanchez.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now in the box, Darren James. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Romack going back on it to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record.
Hey, come on now.
Striding in once again, Darren James. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Runner goes for second. Hot shot to 3rd. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to short. To his right, Pinder. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees force. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Healy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Ryan Healy.
Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. We'll see the man they call Cargo.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch ready.
Now at the plate, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beverly is after it, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, one man
Come
out.
on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Romack. 2 gone.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Score this afternoon.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Raul Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Digging in now, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
James.
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So striding forward now, David Chen.
Number 28. David
ready
Chen.
with the 0-2. This one's down to third. James is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip
Trying to
into one
pick
right here.
things up where we left off. Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards. Darren James will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Beverly racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yasiel Puig.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, get a good one up
The
there,
0-1
huh?
pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Healy brings it in. There's one.
Out.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two. In now, Darren James. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Left field and deep. Clemens racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped up. Wendell will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Dahl rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
And he got him. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bernal shading to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. And the throw comes into 3rd, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Batting 6.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 2 for 5. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James.
Darren James.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Alberto is there, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Darren James. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Sinking liner toward left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Digging in once again, Darren James. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So no. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanser Alberto. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Alberto.
Hit on the ground to third. James is right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Jace Peterson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly. Ready for another chance, Darren James. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Hey, let it fly.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Headed after it is Mazzara. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here, and another save.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. So stepping in, Darren James. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready now, Darren James. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll step on first. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian Dozier.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Here it comes on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Standing in, Darren James. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses inside 1-0.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So digging in now, Darren James. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Softly hit out towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Tierney has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Striding in once again, Darren James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here it comes on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is trying to pick things up where we left off. Darren James. First pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Minnesota wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Buxton.
Weak chopper up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. It's in time. Twins forced to settle for 1. Stepping in, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Let her fly up there, huh?
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Digging in and looking for more, Patrick Tierney. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Dan Vogelbach. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These two teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
Now another 2-2. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second, hit to third. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ball 1.
1-0. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Find me a barrel right here.
The 1-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton ranging back. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost.
Ready once again, Darren James. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at bat.
The 1-1 pitch to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this. So striding forward now, Darren James. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Tierney. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. 11-5, the final tally in this one. The New York Yankees with their 50th.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.